weekend treating you guys? Good? Great. Okay, so I'll just give you some time to settle before I start. So guys, this is Bobby Yadav and I have been teaching for all the common written exams like MAT, PGCET, banking exam, as well as CAT, which is my forte. I have over a decade's experience and I have joined Unacademy after working in several renowned institutions. Please subscribe to #CAT Live Daily. Guys, I repeat, please subscribe to #CAT Live Daily. Amazing. Great going, guys. I will just start in a bit. So I hope all of you are doing well and having a great weekend. Yes, guys. So to get you started, hi, Social Home. That's an interesting name. What's your actual name? Yeah. Hi, Pooja Lakshmi. Good afternoon. We will just get started in a bit. It's just 2 o'clock now. Hi, Sudhanshu. Hi, Kainat. Hi, Amandeep. How are you guys doing? Yes, amazing. So I am here to help you out with your reading comprehension, to give you tips on that, which will help you to crack CAT. Yes, so your name is Kunwar Pal Singh. Oh, wow. Did I get it right? Hi, Gaurav Chaudhary. Hi, Saurav. Hello, how are all of you doing? Sanjeev Kumar, hi. See, I told you hi today. Yeah? Great, guys. So, shall we get started? Guys, I'm sure most of the tutors or whom you've been following, educators have been telling you how to crack reading comprehension in CAT. I hope the tips I have for you today will help you to crack your reading comprehension. Yes, don't get scared and don't be apprehensive about doing reading comprehension because it's just a technique which you have to learn, isn't it? Kainat, hi. All of you, a very warm welcome to this session. I'll get started. So guys, let's get started. Reading is an effective way to improve vocab as well as to enhance your concentration. Apart from that, reading variety of topics generates interest, which makes you better focused in whatever you are doing. If you have learned to maintain focus while reading, half of your task is done. The passages appear less complicated, more understandable, and easy to recall while answering questions. Yes, guys, so this is the most important thing which you have to follow, guys, that when you are reading, it is very, very important to keep your focus. If you focus on what you are reading, you will be able to retain the important point. If you are able to retain what you are reading, that will help you to answer the questions, guys, however complicated your reading comprehension passage may be. Yes, guys, noted. Fine. So please be very, very careful when reading. That's the first thing. Hi, Ritik Swarup. How are you? Shruti, hi. A very warm welcome to this session. Then the areas of concern, guys, the most important areas of concern is that, you know, the reading speed, selection of passages, reading methods, and the type of questions. Now, you know, reading speed plays a very, very important part when you are doing your reading comprehension. Guys, the only way you can improve the reading speed is reading variety of articles. Yeah, so ideally, your reading speed should be 250 to 300 words per minute. If you want to tackle your RC in CAT. And the only which ways, guys, I am repeating this, the only which way you can improve your reading speed is to Read a variety of articles in the newspaper. Yeah, broad base your preparation, guys. I always keep telling my students, please broad base your preparation. The second comes the reading methods. Now you know there are three kinds of reading. So first reading will be the active reading, wherein you actually read, comprehend each and every line before you move on to the next paragraph. That is active reading. There is also a reading called passive reading. Now what is passive reading? Where you just, skim and scan and read. That is, passive reading. And there is also another kind of reading which is like reverse reading, wherein, some of the students, they go to the questions first, read the question, identify a word there, and then try to find that word in the passage and then give the answer for that. But that is a very risky thing to do. I wouldn't advise you to do reverse reading when you are tackling RC in your CAT exam. Hi Pooja Kesari, how are you? Good afternoon. Welcome to the session. Yes guys, are you clear about these? Yes? Then the next one. Guys, as I told you, reading effectively is very, very important. That is, maintain your focus so that there is no regression. Now guys, this word plays a very important role here. What is regression, guys? Regression is that you are not supposed to go back to what you read, right? Just give me a moment. This is a very important word here. Please see to it that there is no regression. You are not supposed to go back to the passage to read again. It should be a one-time read. Your focus should be so good that you needn't go back to the passage to read again. Okay, that is the first. The second one, hi Vishal Kumar, good afternoon. Then we come to the next important thing is, please practice smart reading. Now what is smart reading? When you are talking about smart reading, guys, you don't need to read the entire passage which is given to you. That is 350 or 500 words. You just need to read the first two lines of the first paragraph, the last two lines of the last paragraph, and you know what is the gist of the passage. That is the first thing. Secondly, suppose your RC has about 4 paragraphs. You just read the first 2 lines and the last 2 lines of the paragraph. You know what the passage is talking about. What the paragraph is talking about. I'm sorry. You will know what the paragraph is talking about. Because, guys, whatever is being said in the first 2 lines, the rest of the lines will only elucidate, it will be an elucidation of that, will be an explanation of that. So you needn't actually read through the entire paragraph. Then what should you do after you read this? Just go on to the question, guys. If you're able to answer the question, well and good, good for you. If you're not able to answer, then just go into that particular paragraph and read that paragraph, not the entire passage. You have to save time, guys. Keep that in your mind. That is the most important thing. You have to keep it in your mind. Agreed? Great. Next, always remember, guys, when your skills develop, when you develop these skills, what happens? Your speed goes up, your accuracy also goes up. Now, you need to be very, very accurate where reading comprehension is concerned. Otherwise, what happens? It attracts negative marking, which you don't want, isn't it? So please practice on these lines and you will be able to crack it, guys. You shouldn't have a problem. Yes, guys, is it clear? Does anyone have any questions pertaining to this? Whatever I have told you up until now, do you have any questions on this? Please feel free to ask. I'll keep answering as and when I discuss about this. Great, guys. I am moving on to the next important point. Now, if you are able, guys, so you will have typically 5 reading passages, reading comprehension passages. to be tackled in your CAT exam, and each RC will have about 4 to 5 questions, ideally 5, in some cases 4. Now guys, what you have to keep in mind is, if you are able to solve 3 questions out of that, you are good. You are doing good. Just proceed. Do not waste time for the rest of the 2 questions, because see, you will lose out on 2 things. First, after spending so much of time, you may get it wrong. It invites negative marking. Secondly, you are wasting time and you don't have time to spare, isn't it? So guys, please keep this in mind. Okay, I just take some questions here. So Social Home says regression problem. I understand, Social. See, what you have to do is, I told you, just focus on the first 2 lines, last 2 lines. Yes, if you do that now, you don't see. If you're focusing on the first 2 lines of the paragraph, last 2 lines of the paragraph now, you will know exactly what is there in that paragraph. You needn't know, guys. I'll tell you what happens is, when I give an RC to my students, they will be, ma'am, what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? What does this phrase mean? You needn't know. I'm telling you, you needn't know. Just understand the contextual meaning. If you are able to understand that, you're good to go. Please do not waste time on unnecessary things, unless you are asked a synonym or an antonym of a particular word. That's it, guys. So if you keep all these things in your mind, you are good. How to increase, that's what I'm talking about, Vishal Kumar. Just follow me throughout this video, and I will give you tricks how to solve it effectively. Okay guys, then the next thing, reverse reading. See guys, I just spoke about the types of reading, wherein I told you reverse reading is not something I advocate, but in case you are shortage of time, then it is a gamble. It involves risk. If you are willing to take it, you can take it. But we do not advocate reverse reading. What is it, Jay Agrahari? Ma'am, what if question comes from middle of the paragraph? Yes. So, see Jay, what did I tell you? I told you, you read the paragraphs, the first 2 lines, the last 2 lines. So, you will know the question is referring to which paragraph, right? Once you know which paragraph is being referred to, just read only that paragraph. You needn't read the entire thing, isn't it? Did you get my point? Inference-based questions, of course you can. What does inference mean, guys? That, these, of course, inference-based questions, you can come to a lot of conclusion. But then you have to just focus on what exactly is being asked in the question. Depending on that, you answer. It shouldn't be a problem. Did you get my point, Jay Agrahari? Yeah? I will move on to the next important thing, guys. So, how to improve accuracy in reading comprehension questions. Now, this is one question which is asked by a lot of students to me. So, now I'm about to answer this for you. Do not attempt all question in reading comprehension passage. Guys, I referred to this before also. Just do not try and attempt, I have to get all of them correct. If you have that mindset, what happens? As I told you, you will invite negative marking. You will be wasting time. Instead of getting 3 questions correct in the next passage, you will end up not doing the next passage at all. We cannot afford to waste time, isn't it? So please follow this strictly. The next one, analyze the type of question that you get, right or wrong. Now, guys, there are typically 2 types of question asked in RC that is pertaining to CAT. Now, one is fact-based questions. The other one is inference-based questions, right? This is what, Jay Agrahari, you were just talking about this, right? Now, guys, where fact-based questions are concerned, typically they are on the easier side, whereas inference-based questions are tougher. I agree. To be honest, direct, Fact-based questions are much less. Actually, the questions asked on fact-based are pretty less as compared to inference-based. But guys, what you have to notice, there will be a question or two in it. There may be that majority of the questions may not be fact-based, but one or two questions will be there, isn't it? So if one or two questions are that, those cannot go wrong. So whenever there is a fact mentioned, there is a a date or a a quote, something is mentioned, you have to make a special note of that, because these are the one which fetches you mark. You cannot go wrong in them, right? So this fact-based question should be 100%, whatever questions come. Okay, that is one. Inference-based questions, yes, it needs you to understand what is being told. And guys, one more thing here I would like to say, that conclusion and inference, there is a difference between them. So Arun Kumar, ideal time to spend on each RC. So Arun Kumar, you have 24 questions in RC, right? So to be on the safe side, how much time should you spend? Tell me. If you take the entire 3 hours into consideration, how much time should you pay? I want to know from you and tell me, how much time do you spend? Arun Kumar. Arun Kumar, please give me this answer. If you ask me, I would say you only spend 3 minutes. 1 minute for reading and 2 minutes to answer. Would that help you? Arun Kumar? Yes, guys, are you able to hear me? 10 minutes you can't afford, my dear. Max to max, you have to condition yourself in such a way that you are able to complete 1 RC in about 5 minutes. Not more than that. नहीं मैम, होना चाहिए, practice करो ऐसा. ठीक है? Now let's go on to the next step 3. Select reading comprehension passages that suit you. Guys, another thing, when you are selecting the passages, which to do first and which one to do second, when you sequence it, please see to it that you choose the passages which you are comfortable with. For example, if you are an engineer, okay, and you have a topic given in the RC which is like, from your background, which you understand better, which you are able to relate better, please choose a reading comprehension based on that. It will be much easier for you to comprehend and answer the question, because you already know the background, okay? You just have to take into consideration the points mentioned by the author, and then just go on and answer your questions. Okay guys, so that is one thing. Then when you are doing the tough questions, when you are attempting the tough question, please follow POE, the process of elimination. So I know, especially for inference based question, it becomes difficult because you are not able to get to the point, right? But in such type of question, please follow the elimination technique. The ones which you are sure that cannot be the answer, please eliminate them first, and then when you are left with the last two option, in that please choose the correct one. I know it is easier said than done, but then guys, I always tell you, when you are doing a reading comprehension, you should be like a policeman. If a policeman enters your house, he's so observant. Within 1 minute, he'll note everything what is in and around your house, right? You need to be like that policeman, because if you are, able to make a note of each and every point which is mentioned, the important points which is mentioned in the RC passage, you will be able to tackle the RC effectively. Okay, that is the point, focus. That's why I started the session saying that please be focused in what you are doing. Because one more important point which you have to note is that the entire VA and RC in CAT is based on critical reasoning. Guys, the questions are mostly reasoning based question. So it is very, very important that you pay attention to minute details. Even smallest details you have to make a note. If you are not able to do, if you overlook them, there are a lot of chances that you go wrong. Yeah, guys? Okay, so some questions coming in. Pooja Lakshmi, how many RC will be there? 5 RCs will be there, Pooja. There will be 5 RCs, and you will be having approximately 5 questions per RC, and in one of them you may have 4 questions. So that is the way you were questioned in CAT 2019. Yeah? Guys, is it clear? Any other questions you have? Hi, Aditi. You are attending this session. Great. So you are training yourself right from 9th standard. Excellent. So guys, next, as I was telling you, please learn to eliminate options. Even when you are practicing at home, just follow this technique of eliminating options first. Please do not try and search for the answer at the first go. That is not the way to do an RC, not the way to tackle an RC in CAT. Yes, guys? Then, the next point, search for Paras Chabra. Ma'am, how do you read a RC? Please tell your experience. So Paras, I am sure you joined in now, right? So I had actually answered this question at the very beginning. I think you have just joined in. One sec. I'll take one question at a time. So Paras says, how do you read a RC? So Paras, I was just, I explained this in the first part of the video that you should learn how to do effective reading. See, if you want to save time, you needn't read everything given in the passage. You have to just be very selective. I would suggest, Paras, just go through this video once, because if I repeat the entire thing again, I will not be able to cover the points which I have. Okay, just go through these videos. I have given you some points at the beginning. Just note that. Then how many RCs will be good to do in exam? So you have to attempt all the RCs, Vishal. Attempt all the RCs and see that you are able to get at least 3 questions correct in each RC. Siddharth Pal, should we look into all RC at first and then choose RCs? No, please look into all the RCs, and as I was just telling you 2 slides earlier, that choose the one which you are comfortable with, some topic which you can relate to, maybe connected to your background, or maybe some topic which you have read a lot about. So please choose those topics first, because you will be comfortable answering questions on those topics. I have answered that. Thank you, Preeti. So, should we look? I think I have answered that, Siddhant Pal. Any other questions you have? Please ask. So, search for general ideas and purpose for the author of the passage. This again is very, very important, guys. What is the general idea? Because at times they tell you what does the author want to convey. So you should know the idea flow. If you are able to follow the idea of the passage, it will be easier to answer questions like that. And the purpose. What is the purpose of the author to write such an article? This is another question which always crops up in your exam. So the idea and the purpose of the author is the first thing you note in an RC is the general idea flow and also the purpose behind writing this. Okay. Then second one, as I was mentioning earlier also, source to practice CAT level RC. So Arun Kumar Chilla, your source can be Arun Sharma, yes, definitely he is very good. Meenakshi Upadhyay, Arun Sharma is really, really good. You can follow them. In addition to this, read a lot of newspaper. Read a lot of newspaper and good magazines. What happens, Arun Kumar, the more you read, the more comfortable you get reading. Okay, so instead of searching for reading comprehension passages, you can just read. Be a voracious reader. Read on different topics, because the more you read, the more comfortable you will get reading. You will be able to understand what the writer is actually trying to convey, and your vocab becomes good, and also the speed of reading becomes good. Fine. Then if you actually want to tackle questions, probably you can go through all the question papers, previous year's question papers, wherein you learn how to handle the question types, what type of question is being asked, and how the question has been handled. That part you can refer, but you will be able to learn a lot if you read. You become a voracious reader. That's what I can tell you. Paras Chabra, ma'am, should we make side notes because I'm going back? So Paras, that's what, see, as I was telling you, Paras, this point please note. As I was telling you, I have given some tips at the beginning of this video. So I don't want to repeat those tips. Just see this video. Once I finish, just go through the video. The points are there. Please make a note of that. Guys, here comes the main thing. This is an answer to most of the question asked by the students today. So, the first important point, diverse reading. Read a lot of articles from newspapers, editorials, magazines, journal articles, books. This is your source of reading, guys. And there is also another video which I have done based on which books you should refer. So I think or newspapers you should read. So if you can go back to that video also, if you can watch that video also, you will get a lot of inputs about what you should be reading. Okay guys, now the next important thing is building your vocabulary. Guys, I keep telling everyone, all my students who are following me regularly, that vocabulary forms a very, very important part in reading comprehension. The more you are comfortable with vocabulary, the more new words you know, the more you are able to comprehend the RC given to you. Yes guys, hi Dolly, how are you? And also please remain focused while reading. Now what is the Guru Mantra here? Guys, the Guru Mantra will be daily practice and lots of practice. This is the Guru Mantra which I can share with you guys. Practice at least 3 to 4 RCs a day. It is very, very important, guys. If you don't do this, it will be very, very difficult for you to actually crack RC in CAT. So, this is the Guru Mantra which I can share with you. Yes, guys. So, another thing, guys, which I want to share with you is that from July 1st, our timings are changing. My timings won't change because I'll be having my classes at 7 o'clock every day. That is from 7 to 8 p.m. followed by Amit sir, who will be taking quantitative ability, and followed by LRGI. Ashish sir will be taking it from 9 to 10, and then followed by another session of quantitative ability which will be taken by Pratik sir from 10 to 11. Great guys. So any other questions if you have, you can always get in touch with me on my Instagram handle. Guys, I am just sharing my Instagram handle with you. So if you have any other questions, please feel free to message me. This is my Instagram handle. Get in touch with me and I shall reply to your questions. Happy learning, guys, and please follow the tips. Don't worry a thing about RC. You will be able to do it. Just be confident, be focused. That's all I have to say. And guys, next comes the Unacademy app subscriptions. Very, very important for you to crack CAT. And we here at Unacademy, we are here to hold your hands till your CAT exam. So you have a lot of advantages taking it. You will have live classes. You can interact with me personally. And then we will be having live polls for every question asked in the class and leaderboard to know your position in the class. So guys, it will also include the test series, which is a very, very important part of the CAT preparation, and you will also be getting the analysis for the test series. You will have live doubt clearing sessions too, guys. Ma'am, how can I connect other than Insta? Jai, I would not recommend that. Jai Agrahari, I would rather say you stick to Arun Sharma. Hi Abhishek Gehlawat. And the steps is very simple, 2 simple steps, guys. Go to your Play Store, download the Unacademy Learning app and install. That's it. Look for the Plus platform and your focus should be CAT. And what do you get here? You get 30 hours of live sessions every day. Take whichever session you want, as many sessions you want, guys, and you will be having these courses in English as well as in Hindi. So there is a flexibility there, and there will be 14 plus top educators who will be able to help you out in this journey. And we will be having new courses published every month. Ashura, ma'am, will the Hindu be enough? It is a very, very good newspaper. Please go ahead and read it. Arun Kumar, you can message me on Telegram. Yeah? At least 24 mocks before the exam is very, very essential for you to crack CAT. Dolly Kagade, at least 24 mock test is very, very important. So guys, the CAT subscriptions are really, really pocket friendly. If you see the 12 months and the 24-month subscription, they are really, really pocket friendly, easy on your pocket, and just imagine the tremendous knowledge you will be able to gain, So please go ahead and take the subscription. Use my coupon code BYLIVE and you get 10% additional discount on this. Okay guys, and then it's not only CAT, you have NEET, JEE, 9, 10, 11, 12, and the list is endless on the Unacademy platform. Great going, guys. Before you go, please like and share this video. Do not forget to do this. Do it right away, guys. I am answering some of your questions now. Imtiaz Ali. Hi, Imtiaz. Good afternoon. Oh, you are new here. Fine. So welcome to the session. I'm just about to finish. You can see the video in some time. How many questions should solve in? How many questions? Dolly, please practice 3 to 4 RCs a day and work on your vocabulary. Make it a daily practice, which is very, very essential for you. Yeah? Yes, guys. So please like and share. Do not forget and subscribe to #CatLiveDaily. Guys, please subscribe to #CatLiveDaily. My classes, I have daily classes. My classes start at 7 p.m. every day. You can attend my classes and feel free to get in touch with me through Instagram and for any topics you would like me to explain. Great going, guys. So do not forget my referral code, which is BYLIVE, and get 10% discount immediately. So guys, do not waste any more time. Go ahead, take the subscription. It is going to help you in the long run because CAT is not an easy exam to crack. You understand that? Let us hold your hands and take you towards CAT, guys. Have a great weekend. Lovely. All of you were lovely. All of you were very interactive. Amazing session, guys. Bye-bye. Take care. I'll see you in the evening at 7 p.m. Bye-bye.